What's up, guys? I thought I'd do like a room tour. Not sure why, I just felt like it because I'm bored today, but yeah, my room's pretty freaking messy right now. In the past like year and few months or so, I started like getting rid of stuff like crazy, and this looks like a lot of stuff, but it actually is like very little compared to what I used to have. This box right here used to be full of all my t-shirts and stuff, and now I have like 7 or 8 or something like that, which isn't that much. The hardest thing I'd say that I need to get rid of is like my gaming collection, which I don't even know if I wouldn't think of it that much as a collection because I don't actually display it or value it that much. But when I was in high school, like about 16 or so, I remember that I had a Nintendo 64, which I'm actually keeping that. Everything else I'm getting rid of. And I remember that I had a Game Boy as well. So when I was looking for a Nintendo 64 and a Game Boy Color and all that stuff, I started looking at like videos on YouTube of people's gaming collections. And then I got interested in like buying other old consoles like Genesis, NES, Game Boy SP, all that stuff. And then it just spiraled out of control to the point where I bought like 1.5K worth of like old games. And my justification for buying all that stuff was because over time it would go up in value since it's getting older and it's going to be more rare and stuff. But it's not a terrible reason, but it's just that I never ended up playing any of this stuff consistently, and it just sat in my closet for the longest time. It was like a huge disorganized mess, and then I just stayed in my closet for years. So I just decided I'm gonna sell everything. I've sold a ton of stuff already. I sold an NES. I sold 3 Game Boy SPs with all these games. It was just stupid. I'm probably selling it at a loss because it's harder to sell it. Because when I bought it, it was online and I had to pay for shipping and stuff like that. And it hasn't gone up that much in value, but it's been pretty tough to sell stuff actually. Yeah, so that's why my room's a mess right now. All this stuff that was sitting on the top of the closet, all neatly organized, I took it out so that I'd have to deal with it. And yeah, that's what we're doing. So thought I'd start out here. All right, so you enter through here. I think this is the first time you'll see my room, not in college. We moved back into my old house like middle of sophomore year, but you've never seen it. This was like the first box of stuff that I was gonna get rid of. They're just books that I've read or don't want to read anymore, stuff like that. Bunch of clothes here. See, a lot of things that you keep for sentimental value, like you just never wear them. Like there's a Mesa Court shirt here, there's a Costa Rica program shirt, my discussion leader shirt, like all this stuff. And I never wear these, and they're not, you know, people use their free shirts as PJs and workout clothes, but it's like, I don't want to keep all this, you know? Wrestling hoodies. And part of me is like, oh, I should keep like certain items, but then I just got to a point where I was like, I'm never gonna use it, it's just taking up space. This is my staff shirt from RA. I don't know what to do with that because you can't, I mean, you could donate it, but who's gonna wear a staff shirt? I mean, someone might, but I might just go back to UCI and give it to give it to the Mesa Corps or something. Just walk in the office and be like, hey, here are the staff shirts. I think they use the same ones. So they're my pillows, which I don't even put on anything. They're not on my, look at my flower blanket, by the way. Very fitting. I was gonna make a video about decluttering sentimental items. So I put everything like sentimental in this area so that I could just tackle it, but it's just been sitting here. So we have like my middle school, elementary school photos, and I'm keeping a lot of this stuff, but I'm gonna try to throw away or at least organize some of it. So that's the sentimental pile, which is why it's so messy here. These are wrestling photos and stuff. Those are gonna be funny to look at, so I'll show you those another day. But PlayStation 1 is in here because I got rid of all my airsoft guns, and they were in this spot, and that was the hardest thing to get rid of. Facebook Marketplace doesn't let you sell those. So I had to post it on Craigslist, which also doesn't let you sell them, but they didn't catch my post before it was, you know, they didn't delete it. So then I just put my PlayStation in there. A Genesis in the original box I gotta get rid of. Recycling. These are the RA posters. I'm probably just gonna throw them away. I wanted to keep them so that, cause you know, they're my RA posters and I worked hard on them, but it's just, I'm not doing anything with it. So over time it's been easier to like get rid of like the sentimental items. These boxes, gaming consoles, someone's picking these up at 5. This is also stuff that I want to give away, but these are just small items, so I don't know. These two as well. I'm trying to keep my desk as clear as possible. These used to be on my desk to help organize stuff. I switched to this mason jar that didn't have a lid, which works perfectly because now I can just keep a few items in there. Here we have books that I want to keep, or that I haven't, you know, books that I've read and want to keep. What's in here? These are so I'm doing a plastic-free July, so I'm trying not to use plastic for all. I'll just show you that right now, actually. Right here is almost all of the plastic I've used in July. There might be like, there used to be straws, and I threw those away before I did Plastic Free July, but I kept these because I was gonna recycle them. This is most of the plastic I've used in July, which is actually, I'm impressed with how well I've done so far. These are containers that like glass containers and stuff that I want to reuse, or metal containers. So I'll figure out a purpose for those. This is my anteater that I got for graduation, and yeah, this will go with the other pillows and stuff. So yeah. Here's a planner that I didn't use consistently. I'm trying to use it again. I've been doing really good with reading. I've read like 6 or 7 books this year, which is like more than I've ever voluntarily read in a year. So really impressed with myself, actually. This is what I'm currently reading. It's the last one that I have out of the recent ones I bought. It's about a shipwreck. Miscellaneous stuff, supplements and stuff. My little plug-in hub thing, thermos. Oh shoot! I didn't even. These are the best. This is the best part. Well, first we have the dogs. One of the dogs playing poker paintings. They're multiple, but it's a poster. We got this Bruce Lee one that Adrian and Evelyn got for my birthday. We got this one, which I got from Ring Road. The panda doing hookah. Of all people who would have gotten me this, it was my mom. My aunt has us do a wish list, all of the kids, and I put this on my wish list, and my mom got it for me. So this is, yeah, it's incredible. It's amazing. It's very profound, very meaningful. That was my room tour. Hope you guys. Oh, the Yuka's up there too, which I never use, but I should. My mom also keeps her clothes in my closet for some reason. Hopefully we'll get rid of all the gaming stuff. Tackle that, make that decluttering sentimental items video. Because like I've watched a lot of videos on minimalism ever since I started decluttering and stuff, and that's, yeah, I watch a lot of that content. So yeah, hopefully one day I'll make content like that, but yeah, I want to start with all this. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is my poker chip collection. I collect a poker chip from every casino. That's a lighter, by the way. Nick got me that, so it's not an actual poker chip. But yeah, these are all the casinos I've been to. Got Caesar's Palace, Bally's, I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah. Remember this, guys? Remember this? Back in the old days of the vlog, when I was learning to do this for the first time. Now it's just second nature. You just do this when you're at the table, and yeah. I learned this one too. This one was, well, this is the easy one. This is the first chip trick I learned. Just kind of flip it over. And then this one. Boom. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna prepare to give those to the people who are coming later.